Alright, so I went back to the drawing board. This 1952 Scott Atwater 120 shift, 7.5. I got today. Paid $30 for it. The recoil wasn't, the pawls were not engaging, so I couldn't really check it to see if it was free. And the way this gear box works, you can't do much with the prop. So anyway, I got it in here, got the recoil working, and found out it was seized up. It's been soaking since around 4:30, and I took the head off, and I'm gonna operate on it. Put your safety glasses on, kids. It's moving. About a 1/4 inch. You can see the marks on the ring, you can see where it moved. Oops. You see that rusty looking mark? That was obviously at the top of the port. Now it's about in the middle. The thing is, it's no good the way it is. So if I hurt something, I didn't hurt nothing. That's good when you can hurt without hurting. Wish that would work at the dentist, you know? Just being stubborn. Once we make some revs, it'll be, as long as we don't break a ring, we'll be alright. We're gaining on it, Pilgrim. Yes, sir. And the cylinder walls look pretty good. Other than, I mean, they're not scored. It just seized up from sitting. You know, it's like me, when I sit too long, I seize up. My rings get stuck. Make a good Milwaukee Hammer commercial, wouldn't it? I always have Columbo on when I'm out in the workshop, or Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, my latest kick is buying all the vintage spark plugs I can find. Gotta try it. It's fun. Gives you something to do for about 96 seconds, depending on how far away your mailbox is from your house. Almost down and far enough where the port will be open partially. Then the blaster that I got, and I got a concoction of all kinds of goody. Got stable fogging oil. Works it like a pro blaster since 1957. And I got some 97-cent on sale liquidation liquid wrench from Family General. Or Dollar Family. One of the two. It's the two malls. That's our mall here in our small town of Bogray. We're going to go to the mall. You're going to Family Dollar or Dollar General. It gets crowded on Wednesdays because that's senior citizen walking day at the mall. Oh, there's the rings. They fell into a burning ring of fire. They got pounded down. Oh, I'm sorry. You can fast forward through that part. She just might move on its own now. Now I'm going to give it another shot of peanut butter blaster. Ooh. Looks like a deep fryer. That's a crinkle cut fry, one each. Can you hear it? It's like sizzling. Remember that Pop Rocks back in the 70s? The candy that exploded in your mouth. Pop Rocks. Not yet. Okay. Let's get serious. Now let's see which way that flywheel's going to turn when I hit the... I got to switch pistons now. Good. It's going the right way. We're going to have a revolution. A motor revolution. This is approximately equal to the force created by the fuel air mixture exploding inside the cylinder. You don't want to keep pounding on the low piston once it's past bottom dead center. And also you want to get it just right so that the flywheel's still going clockwise. Oop, not quite there yet. Not yet. Phew. Still not there. once the piston hits bottom dead center, you don't want to keep pounding like I just said, because you could damage things. Still wanting to go backwards. Oh, there we go. We got revs, ladies and gentlemen. It's alive! Success. Let me turn some flash Gordon on. Got to get on the horn and get me a head gasket coming. The other one is Schattsville. I got one coming for my Chris Craft Challenger too. I had a guy drive all the way from somewhere. A couple hours away anyway. And it was acting up. It would fire every single pull. I thought, well, I looked in the gas, it was kind of low, so I put some more gas in it. And this was like going on for an hour and a half before he got here. And it would fire every single pull. So anyway, I tore the carburetor apart, and I found part of the gasket, the old quart bowl gasket, had jammed itself, little particles, pieces, jammed itself into the vent, the carb vent at the, where the top of the carburetor is vented. If there wasn't a vent, it would not be able to fill with gas because there's no place for the air to go. So I thought, oh, awesome, that's all it is. In fact, when he got here, I was working on it and I showed him. I put it all back together and it did the same thing. It would fire every pull. Wouldn't stay running. I mean, it wouldn't even run for more than 5 seconds. So after he left, I was already 3 hours late for work by this time, and I had guys on a roof screaming and blowing up my phone. Need this, forgot that. Bring me some lunch, I'm hungry. Anyway, he left, and yeah, it wasn't the sweetest departure. I was kind of ticked off that went through all that. He didn't mention, I'll come back later or 50% off, nothing. He just, all right, thanks, and he took off. So I got into it some more, and I found the head gasket. I took the spark plug out, and there was water on one of the cylinders. When you find that, then you know what it is. It's a head gasket. So I got on there. I ordered one right away from John Folk. Anyway, we got it, man. This is good, and it looks pretty sweet in there. It might look a little rusty right now, but there's no scratches, no scores, no nothing. It looks really nice in there. This baby's sweet. Whoops, gotta get that. Work on that frame stuff. All right. Well, I tried the cheap batteries and I tried the good batteries, and they're all the same. Anyway, look at that. I am happy. I got my $30 motor moving again. I would have suspected if I could maybe get that head gasket to seal up with some goo for now, but then I'd have to scrape it all off. But I sure would love to see if I could get this to pop off once I get the carburetor broken down and into the ultrasonic. I moved it over there. Yeah, I've been buying up some spark plugs from the AC spark plug plant in Flint, Michigan. Like I said before, maybe you don't know, but I'm a contractor licensed in the state of Michigan, and A lot of my customers up here have cottages, and they're all from down that way, Flint, Detroit, whatever. And a lot of them worked for GM. And I really got to thank GM for being so generous motors to afford all these workers. They had their second cottage homes up here because it's been my bread and butter for almost 34 years. 90% of my customers were cottage dwellers, second homers. All right, I'll get the head back on, just temporary, just so I can check for spark, and I'll update you. Oh, only 12 more hours till Martha Stewart gets here. Aren't you excited? I can't wait to see what color curtain she picks out for that window over there. That one, see it? That's the curtains I got on it right now. I used to get in trouble for writing on my bedroom door when I was a little kid, so now I'm rebelling. I'm going to write all over it now. Alright, thanks for watching.